Another order just came in. Let's get into this treasure.
International Stacker.
What's up, guys? International Stacker here, and I've got another order in. Now, yes, you told us you're not buying right now. What the heck? You lied and tricked us. I bought this before I made that video. I think I bought this, and I'll try to put the date on the screen. I think I bought this particular order in the beginning of June, or end of June, maybe start of July. I'm not sure. But let me see what the heck this even is first before I can really tell you. Oh, and it is taped to the middle. That's nice. It's taped in there, so there's no risk of it rolling around. Now, if you're shipping metals, guys, even coins and envelopes, you have to tape it to the middle like this. I've had silver go missing because it goes back and forth when mill's getting tossed around, and it can actually break out, oh my gosh, of its case. What the heck is this? I don't even remember buying this. Okay, let's see what this is. Seems like a huge bar. So anyways, yeah, secure it well. Now, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. A bunch of you aren't. If you like my content, please gently press that like button or smash it. Do whatever you want to do with it because it helps my content get out there to more people. Now, what in the world is this? I do not remember. So this is a 10 troy ounce bar. Year of the Dog 2018. Almost just face revealed. Okay. And then we got 3 of these. You can break them into 4s. Stagecoach silver. I think I have a few of these. Look, get out of Dodge. For who you hit. Wait. For when you have to get out of Dodge. That is funny. So these break into 1/4. So we got a total of 13 ounces here. I do not remember ordering this. Hold up a second. Let me go check how much I paid for this, when I bought this, and I'll tell you right now. Let's do it. All right, I bought this in June. Spot was around $17.58 or something like this, I think. And I paid $170 for this, so it was like $50 under spot. I asked, how can that be? It's probably fake. Well, let's find out right now if it's fake. But I think what happened, I'm not even sure how I got this deal. I don't even remember it. But I can tell you I bought it off a Facebook group that I had spoken about before. I have a video out that shows you how to do it and how to get silver as close to spot as possible, but somehow I got this under spot. And it might have been a competition. Sometimes in some of these Facebook groups, they do what's called like a Raz, where they'll have like 10 entries, and then you have to buy a bunch of entries, and then they draw a winner. I found that and discovered it, so I played like 4 or 5 of them to see what the deal was. And I think what I did with this one, I think there was 10 entries, okay? And I think I bought as many entries as I could to be under spot. So this was $60 under spot. So I think I did that to see if I got it, and I won it. So, I mean, totally sketchy to do that because I could have not won anything. And I'm not sure if that's the case with this, but I think it is. Because how else would I got it 60 under spot? I'm used to getting at spot, but 60 under? All right, so let's go ahead and test this. Now, I might have to use a smaller wand because you can see here it's not flat. This really needs to be flat. So let's try this first. Okay, we are getting a reading in yellow, which is fine. But let me show you how else this works, if it fits. Okay, perfect. So here's the cool thing with this. Now, you're seeing it saying small. That's because this is set to 1 ounce. So if we pull this off and we set this to actually 10 ounces, I'm going to show you 2 ways you can actually assess this. So the first way is we put it there, and they're both in the yellows, which is great. If this was fake, if you see that little red sliver, it would be far to the right or far into the left. It would be obvious. But say we were sketched out, we wanted to measure this. You go to measure, and we say it's rectangular, and then we line this up here. And then what you do is you move this out until it's flush. So we're going to move that out until it's flush with the end of the bar. Okay. And then I'm gonna move this down so it's in alignment, and you can see there it fits pretty much perfectly within that square, so that's a way to check that, so that is real. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna check these. Cool, and it's still set to 10 ounces, right? So, but you can read it without, that weight just gives you the second reading. So if this reading was wonky, what we'd want to do at that point is we'd want to go back and measure it. So for instance here, if this one give us a crazy reading, we change that to 1 ounce. Okay. Go back to here. And then we could say we want to measure it. We can go up here to round. And then you can see with a round coin, it lights up the one you're supposed to be at, depending on if it's silver or gold and what the percentage is. And then it puts a line here, so the coin is supposed to gently kiss each of those lines. So you can see here's gently like kissing that one, and it's gently kissing that one. That shows it's real. Now, for the most part, if it's fake, it's going to be way off if it's gold or silver. But I've seen examples of gold that ended up being fake filled with tungsten. And it was over. It was obvious, but I mean, not over by a lot. So, yeah, very interesting. Now, what is this you're using, International Stacker? Well, this happens to be a Sigma Metalytics Pro, okay? This is one of the best affordable machines out there for testing gold and silver. Now, there's two versions of the Sigma Metalytics, the original and this one, which is the Pro version. Why is the Pro version out? Well, it's because, unfortunately, in China, they started producing a lot of high-quality fake gold bars where the gold was deep enough to trick machines like this, and it would be filled with tungsten. So before this machine existed, the original Sigma could be tricked by that because it could not see the tungsten in the middle. However, with this machine here, it fixed it by doing a few different things. The first thing is these sensors can penetrate a bit deeper into the metal, one. And then two, it has the second layer of the measurement. Now, if I'm doing gold or silver bars, even if I don't get a crazy reading, I always measure it, because if it was thick enough and filled with tungsten, it could be tricked if you didn't have that measurement capability. So bigger bars or even gold, anything gold, I'm automatically measuring just to make sure it's not a fake. With the Pro version, I highly recommend, if you get it, you get the wand. So this is a smaller wand for small bullion. Or for instance, if we couldn't get a good reading on this and it couldn't fit under the sensor, you can use that small one to measure on a flat area. Great company. I'm going to try to get them to send me one of these to give away to you and my Mega Gaw. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try. But I highly recommend the Sigma Metalytics Pro. If you're going to get a Sigma, the old version, save your money and wait till you can get this. The best place to get it is eBay. Why is that? They're about $1,400 on eBay. However, if you wait for an eBay coupon, when I bought this, I got offered a 15% eBay coupon. When you get offered, usually you have it for a week or a month, something like this. So I got 15% off. Now, if I would have matched up with eBay bucks, I could have gotten more. And the day after I bought this, I got an eBay buck offer for 10%, so I could have had 25% off. Epic fail. Anyways, it comes with a case, a bunch of stuff, and I've done, I think, 1 or 2 tutorial videos on the Sigma Metalytics Pro. If you're stacking gold and silver significantly, you need to have one of these. If you're stacking gold coins and this saves you from one fake gold coin, it has, at the price, especially now, has more than paid for itself. You know, back when I first got this, when gold was around $1,300, $1,400, it would just barely pay for itself, but now it pays for itself. And then silver, the price it is, if it catches you from a few fake gold, silver bars, it's going to be huge. Now, I actually bought 2 fake coins. Not on purpose. I was buying deals online, and that's why you really need to have one of these if you're going to do the deals online, like the private Facebooks and all that. If you're not buying from a major bullion dealer, you really need one. I found 2 fake Morgans, and because I had this, I could prove they were fake. Contacted the sellers. They refunded me the money. And then I have the Morgans that I've used in several videos. And as a matter of fact, I am soon filming a video on how to detect fake American Silver Eagles. And I had a viewer who got tricked, and he actually bought fake American Silver Eagles in an auction. Long story short, he figured it out. He got his money refunded, but he sent me these. So soon I'm going to make a video on fake coins and how to detect them in a few different methods. 2 of them are going to be free methods, so you don't need stuff like this. Then I'm going to show how to use this, and I'm going to show another method that can be used as well. So these are fake eagles, and we will see. And as a matter of fact, I wonder... Now, this can scan through, like, capsules and plastic bags and stuff like that. I wonder if it could scan through this. That'd be crazy. Let's see. Okay, it looks like it's working, and look there. I have it set for pure, and see the arrows? They're both in the red. So that would show it's fake. So that's cool. It can check through the package. So that video is going to be coming soon. So if you're interested in this, or if you want to find useful or free ways to detect fake coins, that video is going to be for you. And remember, folks, with the recent run-up in gold and silver, and the reason we stack, and myself, I think it's going to be going much higher in the future, okay? The higher it goes, the more scams we're going to see. So now more than ever is the most important time to be vigilant and ensure what you're stacking is real gold and silver. 2, if you're going to ever sell, to make sure you're not selling fake stuff. Because what if you had a bunch of fake stuff, you didn't know it, then you went to a shop and sold it, or you sold to somebody else, you could ideally get in trouble. I mean, if you proved what happened, I'm sure eventually you could get out of it. But if you sold a bunch of American Gold Eagles or Silver Eagles that ended up being fake, you could be in trouble. So also, not only does it protect your gold and silver, but it can protect you from any kind of liability or legal issues in the future. And side note, that's why it's important to keep receipts or records of where you buy. So if you buy it on PayPal or something, keep a copy of that receipt or a credit card statement. So if anything like that ever did happen, you could be like, hey, I bought it from here. I had no clue. I thought it was legit. So that video is coming soon. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. And how happy am I that I added 13 ounces of silver to the stack for the equivalent of a spot price of $17. Now, if that isn't mega, I don't know what is. Before I end the video, I'll give you one more quick look at these pieces of treasure. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. A lot of you that watch my channel are not subscribed. Last I checked, it was like 80% of people who watch aren't subscribed. So please subscribe. It helps me on my journey, and it helps fight the YouTube algorithm. And what else helps to fight the YouTube algorithm is hitting the like, smashing the like, gently tapping the like, caressing the like. Whatever you want to do with that like button is between you and the like button, as long as it gets depressed in some way, shape, or form. And throw in a comment below, because that's how it gets out. And if you've noticed, if you have notifications turned on for your favorite YouTubers, you don't always get notifications. So YouTube also determines who to send notifications for, even though you have it enabled, based on the interaction. So that helps me a lot too. And finally, you want the notifications on, because soon, and hopefully I post this video before, but soon, I'm giving away 1 kilo bar of silver for free to one of you who are subscribed. So information on that is coming soon. Thank you all for watching and joining me on my journey. And I'll say, catch you on the next one. Let's add this to the horde.
One stacker.